Hey, hello there guys, Proxence here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Conquest. So in the previous episode, we ended off getting ready to fight Valora, and then I guess we'll go here next. So we're doing Valora, then Nixtorm. So I've got to make sure that we've got Pokemon here. Yes, we're good. And then I'm gonna have to make sure that I move Pokemon there. Okay, I'm just like planning off here. Anyways, welcome back. So, in between the episodes, actually something happened. Basically, my save state wiped completely and we went back to before I actually recorded the previous episode. So, in the end, I decided to actually make it so my Pokemon didn't evolve into a Jolteon, but into a Flareon. So, now it's gonna make it a lot easier in these two fights here. And then this one, given the fact that our Pokemon are going to be insanely powerful, is probably going to be easy as well. So, let me actually really quickly save the game. There we go. Have to make sure that it's saved 3 times, just in case something happens. So, I think let's skip over to the next month, and we should be ready to fight. We should be ready to fight Valora. Okay, you're now able to challenge them. I know, that is why I am challenging Valora. Let's see. Most moves are pretty ineffective. Poison type Pokemon. Fire, fighting, and ground. That really makes me not want to bring, it makes me want to, like, not bring Shingen. I think that's his name. Or you might, okay, never mind, but as much as it doesn't make me want to bring him, I think we're gonna have to, based off the fact that he's still insanely powerful, even if he's not insanely effective. Okay, so let's go. Oh gosh, let's do this. Let's win this battle. Okay, I'm actually, after this fight, or probably probably in the next episode, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what we're gonna do after this fight. I might actually, like, enter a code to spawn in a Pokemon. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Okay, so what is this battlefield we have here? Okay, we've been split up into teams of 3. Okay, what's going on here? What are we doing? So that's a fence. I'm assuming the fence goes up if we actually go over to the cogwheel. This is a camera. Who do I want to go in with? Okay, first off, I'm obviously gonna have to turn this cog here in order for that fence to go up and for that fence to go down. And then I move Gyarados up there, Lapras forward. Yeah, that works out. So next I'm gonna go up here, wait. It's gonna lock up the fence, right? Yeah. It's gonna bring that one down though. Okay, so I don't really have a strategy. I'm not really going in here with a strategy. So basically we're just gonna see what happens. Okay, so that lifts that and puts that down. Interesting. Very, very interesting. The whole situation is interesting. I'm just like, okay. It's a little bit confusing as well, but it's interesting. Oh gosh, accidentally pressed something that I shouldn't have. I'm using a keyboard for this, so it creates problems sometimes. Okay, the cameras move. To be fairly honest, I have no idea what they're beneficial for. But what I do know is that this Pokemon can't actually attack me. Except it can now. Actually, nope, it can't. Because of the fact that we just switched it up there. Ooh, that makes stuff interesting now. That makes stuff really interesting. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is use that move, Aqua Tail, of course. Since it's super effective, it's gonna do almost enough damage. Darn it. Okay, then I can easily fight from here. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna go with the cameras moving and all, but hopefully we're alright. Hopefully we are alright. So what I'm gonna do is actually move Gallade over to there. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, it didn't really do much damage. Okay, you're sending Aggron back. I don't really like that, but we've got to deal with it, I guess. Oh boy, this isn't gonna be good. This isn't going to be good, is it? Okay, you use Metal Claw, but that really doesn't do much damage to me. Now, wait a second. We've actually got something we can do here. Okay. So that does the frighten thing. Now, what we can do is actually fight from over here. Use that move. It does enough damage. Not that much, but it does enough. Next, what I'm going to do is move you over to here. Fight. Okay, Bodyguard switches them. But the question is, will Bodyguard switch them again? Okay, now I'm gonna do this. There we are, and turning that around. Nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually move you here and then fight the other way around by like going from the other end so it does more damage. Because what I don't think I've mentioned this before, but I'm pretty sure I have. Like, it does more damage if you fight the Pokemon from behind, because it can't see you, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm surprised that you're doing damage and all that. At least that's what I think. It's just, I'm just imagining stuff, basically. Okay, so this thing has Iron Tail, this thing has Meteor Mash. So basically, we want to keep 2 spaces away from them. So basically, you want them to be here. If we're here. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think of what we're gonna do. I'm gonna need to obviously bring in Gallade. That is probably the most obvious thing. Okay, you did that. Don't really like that, but we will deal with it. Okay. What's going on now? So there's the 3 of them now, which really doesn't make me feel any better about the situation. So since they're a larger Pokemon, they only have a 3 range. What to do, what to do. I'm really afraid to do this, but I'm gonna have to. And then I can easily just bring in Gyarados here. Okay, this does a substantial amount of damage to both of them. Okay, I think Gyarados can actually survive 3 hits, which is good. Okay, which one are we gonna hit here? I'm gonna try to take this one down because it's gonna do 37. Then it's going to flinch, I believe. Was that a flinch? I think it was. And then I just do this, fight. Okay, back to what I was saying earlier. So what I'm gonna do is hope that it, I'm gonna really hope that it can survive all the hits, and then I'm gonna bring it in to take them down again, to take them on, with hopes that it actually takes them down. Let me actually check something. So Iron, okay, so they've all got Steel. This one doesn't have a move that can actually do damage to me, so that's good. That is good. All right, now I'm gonna move Rhyperior back 1. There we go. And move you forward up to here. Okay, we're doing alright. We're doing alright so far. Since this is more of a strength-based fight, I think that makes it easier. in a sense, I guess. First off, dang, that did a lot of damage. Second off, oh my goodness, what's gonna go on? Okay, Meteor Mash didn't do that much. Okay, so what are you gonna do? Ooh, that's actually, ooh, is that good or bad? It might be good. Now, it's gonna use Frighten, which decreases the speed and the range, which doesn't really help for the fact that it doesn't really have much of either. Can I actually increase your speed and range? No. Okay, what are we doing here? Which one does the most absolute damage? Okay, first off, let me see how much damage this does. 8. Not much. So, gosh, I really don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna have to move him here with hopes that this is super effective and actually takes it down. It was super effective but didn't take it down, and then I'm gonna move I'm gonna move you up here because it can't actually jump, and I'm assuming it'll turn around and not take Lapras on. At least that is what I'm hoping for. Okay, it's burned now, and then I can easily just turn around and do this. It should do enough. Okay, never mind. You know, I feel like the most of our damage is coming from the fact of like Gyarados and Lapras taking them on really nicely, because they're doing a good bit of damage. I'm just trying to think here. I'm trying to think what's gonna happen next, because it's important to think about that. Because next turn we've got to take at least 2 Pokemon down, or else after that we won't really have the greatest of situations. Okay, first off, thank you for missing. Second off, what is it gonna do? Okay, it's gonna use this move, but it won't actually be able to do damage to us. At least I thought it was gonna use this move, but it didn't. Okay. Frighten decreases their speed and range. Lullaby, that's actually good. In all honesty, shouldn't Lullaby increase our hit percentage up to 100? Because I really don't think it can just say no to fighting if it's asleep. Like, can you just miss it so badly? Okay, so I want to see, can I move you here? Okay, you can't actually fight it from here. That's okay. It's understandable. Anyways, this should do enough damage to actually take it down to where I want it, and then after that, once it gets the burn damage, it'll be good. Okay. So what I want to try and do is create an angle here that I am able to actually take this one down, but then after that I'm able to fight the Quagsire. Okay, so we're good there. Now I'm gonna move you up here. Fight. It isn't able to do damage, darn it. Okay, I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't want to blockade my path, so I'm gonna have to do damage to it with hopes that it freezes, but it didn't. Okay. So it's good that we're actually bringing in Gallade here. Now that's gonna move over to there. It's gonna do damage. It's probably gonna take us all the way down to 0, which does suck, but the burn damage actually will take it down to 0 as well. Okay, how much damage does that do? Actually, not that much. Okay, the burn damage took it down to 0, which is what I was expecting. So we're good in that front. Okay, now what do we do over here? So obviously I'm going to need to do damage to one of these Pokemon. I think it's going to be this Quagsire here. And then I'm going to need to do damage to this. Oh gosh, this isn't good. Because like, Gyarados is the only one that can do a substantial amount of damage. So we're really gonna have to hope for this battle to go with Gyarados. Okay, we got a crit there, which is great, because that did an insane amount of damage. Now I'm going to start to send these Pokemon over, even though in the end it's not really going to be beneficial because we won't get there in time. Okay, accuracy increased. Okay. What is it gonna do now? Parry. Yes, it missed! I would have expected it to do damage to it like normal, but it didn't. You know, why didn't it? That's my question. Okay, Frighten. It decreases the speed and range. And we need to get up to there if we actually want to open this back up. So I'm just gonna wait here. It basically won't really do much, but it's really our only option. Okay, please get another crit. Nope. Oh gosh. Sadly, it does damage to Gyarados as well. Really wasn't hoping for that, but not much I can do to change it. Okay, move you here. Really? I should just go for the items. Being fairly honest there. Okay. So, what I want to do is take out this Pokemon as quickly as possible. Like, in the end, we're probably going to be able to win this. It's just a matter of making sure that Gyarados actually goes in there and is able to take it down. Okay. Ah, man, we're going to have to do this with Gyarados to take this Quagsire down, and then I'm going to have to switch with Lapras to bring Gyarados in closer. Okay, so I'm going to bring Lapras over to here. Going to do that. There we are. And then next turn we'll be able to bring in Gyarados. Okay, I'll keep Potion. I'll keep the Potion. So let's do that. It's going to attack us again, and it is going to take us down. And that is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Okay, I'm actually going to head up here. I'm going to try and open this gate up by the time we have to end here. End the battle, I mean. Okay, now what? You took us down. I was expecting that. It's perfectly fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. We just got another damage marker here. By another damage marker, I mean like another Pokemon to hit the thing. I don't know why I called it a damage marker, because it's really not that. Okay, so I'm going to have to move you over to here. Actually, I'll move you back one, and then you can easily just do that damage, and then I just have to move in Gyarados over to... Oh, gosh. It does 90 damage, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't decide, oh yeah, it's going to be a crit. Oh, okay. It's a crit. It took it down. That sucks, but it's okay, because we still took him down, which is all that really mattered. Okay, so we're good there. All our moves are strengthened. We got the items. They're all gone off somewhere, like most of the time. Okay, now go. Alright. We've claimed victory. The battle has been won. Save the game. There we go. There we go. So we won the fight. I'm really happy that we did. I'm now actually going to march these guys over to here, because I'm pretty sure they're not going to attack us if we've actually got Pokemon in there. So now we've got 2 kingdoms left. Okay, we've got Nixtorm and Spectra. I think we're going to have to go for Spectra first, just because we really don't have many Pokemon to go against Ice types. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Spectra first, but actually for now I'm going to end off this episode here. So thank you all so much for watching. Really do hope you enjoyed, and of course, if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you aren't already, and as always, see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.